Right.
So, we're going to send you to a base that's overseas base, but it's stationed in California, but nobody knows it's there, and it's because it's an overseas base.
Like the Wildwood base that nobody know about?
Yeah, right. So, you will go over there, you've got no duties.
Right.
You don't have to do nothing, await orders, so that when this batch of the 10,000 went through their training,
Right.
shipped them overseas to the destinations where they're bound for.
Right.
Then they would take the next group until they got to our group. Remember the story I told you about? Our group didn't have no duty. We were on the fucking Naval Air Base. That was the cream of the crop. They used to make hops, go overseas and come back to the United States. Never stay there.
So they were fighting a war from here.
Now, we as recruits waiting to go to San Diego base to be trained to be the amphibian corps that hit the fucking beaches.
Right.
Right? Or at this Camp Kearney, Navy Air Station. And coming down, they used to call these big circles around the camp where we ran in the morning, like to keep in shape, grinders. We're on this grinder every fucking morning, 5 o'clock. Well, we don't have to do that. We can get up whenever fuck ever we feel like.
That's all the pictures of you guys are having a good time.
Well, yeah, having a fucking ball. And not only we're having a ball, we eat, sleep, play, do every fucking thing, you know.
Right. Go ahead.
So, coming down this grinder, I see a guy that I knew from Philadelphia. He sees me and I see him, and we were like this. Hey, I forget what the hell his name, Tony. Oh, what the
from Philly.
Doing here, right?
What are you doing here in the
so
war?
I said, what am I doing here? We're waiting to go over to San Diego. He says, get the fuck out of that. Get the fuck out of that. That's something new. They're going to hit the beaches. They're the first ones to get wiped out. I said, well, how the fuck can I get out of it? He said to me, I said, what do you do here? He says, I forget what they used to call them. We call them the faggots, but they weren't. They did ladies' work, office work. He says, I'm the blue to the commanding officer of this Naval Air Base. We're overseas. Nobody knows we're here.
Right.
Our post officer's address is Headron 14-2 overseas. We're training to bring people over and equipment and stuff over to the islands, and then they come back.
Right.
He says, get the fuck out of it. I says, is there anything you can do? He says, I'm going to go see the captain. So, forgot about it. Don't see him no more. Now we're in the fucking movies, we're watching. Guess that's where I saw, for the first time, two sisters that later became, they were
Andrew sisters?
No, up and coming. Nobody ever heard of them, but they were the entertainment for all the fucking lieutenants and all the pilots, all the big shots on the Navy base.
Right.
Right?
Oh yeah, the entertainment with the jazz band and stuff?
Yeah, with the band. And who was it? George Clooney's aunt. She became one of the biggest fucking singing stars. Rosemary Clooney.
Rosemary Clooney.
And her sister.
Rosemary Clooney.
They were twins.
Right.
Right?
At the base?
Her and her sister was the act. Right? And guess how far our seat was here? The fucking stage was right where that post is. Right? And we're saying,
right here where the post is?
Who the fuck are these kids? Yo. I said, who the hell are these kids? Rosemary Clooney and whatever the sister's name is, Clooney sisters, are going to sing for you now and all that shit.
There were sisters, the Clooney sisters?
Yes.
Rosemary Clooney and who was the other one?
And she broke away from the other one because she had more talent.
Right.
And she the other one got pregnant, and she didn't want to pursue the singing shit. And Rosemary Clooney went to the top. She married one of the most famous fucking actors at the time. and he mistreated her bad. That's when George Clooney's father was going to kill him. You know, George Clooney's father.
I don't remember. So
and
you gotta show me what George Clooney's father looks like. I gotta see.
She was his aunt. George Clooney's aunt.
Right.
Well, George Clooney's father is still living. That was going to go kill him. He's a famous fucking movie star. You know him when you hear it. He mistreated her and he knocked her up. They had about 6 fucking kids. She finally decided to leave him.
So
right?
George knows about all this? Young George?
Oh, yeah.
You know that. Wait a minute. We were just in the war. How did you end up with George Clooney's aunt? She started singing there and everything, said, you got in the show business?
Oh, just like in the movies, I told you the story.
Here, take a break. Relax. Get a drink.
We were at leisure every day playing handball and everything and all that.